Welcome, podcast fans. It's time for the What's Up Bro podcast show, presented by J&J Production Studios, the home for all your entertainment needs. All kinds of great topics discussed every week, a variety of different themes offered, special guest appearances, prize giveaways, and so much more. Stay tuned. And now, here are your hosts, Sam Crow and Big Hoss.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday, one and all. It is time again, yes, for the next episode, our part 2, 4th of July holiday weekend episode of the What's Up Bro podcast show. I am Sam Crow here with Big Hoss is back with us, and Boo Boo. How are we doing, guys? Hey, how we doing? All right?
Yep, doing pretty good.
Got everybody back.
Not at all.
We know everybody's busy, schedules are crazy, Hoss has got stuff going on. You guys know, we're going to share again, we're going to remind everybody, but we're going to have a vacation coming up. I'll be away, so we do have I can jump right into announcements before we start. Actually, I also forgot, I am flying by the seat of my pants. Did a lot of things. We recorded an extra episode for you guys that'll be up. We're going to talk about that in a second. I got to get our campfire going here. So
Wait, are you wearing pants?
I'm wearing pants. I don't know if Hoss is wearing pants, but I'm wearing pants.
You know Hoss don't wear pants.
There we
every
go.
time Hoss wears pants, he's got to rip them.
Yeah, you've been through quite a few pairs. You're at,
Like
3
a
pairs so far
firework.
this year, so yeah. And the year is barely half over, so who knows what'll be fun and happen at the end, but
Know what he's going to need for Christmas.
With the announcements we got in there, we're going to mention to you guys, we did get a special episode filmed. I have it published. It's going to come up. It'll be available. It will not be live. It's going to be July 14th, rather. Excuse me. We are going to plan to go live July 15th is the day I come back from vacation. So we should have a live episode for you guys that night. So the night before, Friday night, we have an episode. We did our next episode with Ramsey Beach into the martial arts world. Talked about some great things. We recorded that earlier today, so check that out. That will be available Friday, July 14th. At normal time, 10 p.m., our normal time slot when we go during the weekend. You can check that out, have that available. And then we have a special episode coming up. Actually, it's not really a special episode. We're going to do a 2-hour special episode next Friday because I leave for vacation that Saturday. So there will be no show Saturday, July 8th. So the July 7th, we will have a 2-hour episode. Hoss, though, likely you won't be there. We know you were going to attend a bachelor party, didn't make it, but you are going to the wedding, right? So you probably likely won't make next week's show. But you do pass your well wishes on to everybody. And if things change, we will have them here. We'll let you guys know, but we'll be here for you. A lot of exciting things we're going to talk about. We're going to keep up our patriotic weekend. We have our patriotic songs we've been playing, which are fantastic. I hope you guys are enjoying that. And per normal, Hoss has got his snackage going. It wouldn't be a show without it, so there we go. What's on the menu tonight? Looks like ham. Just ham, or you have something with it?
Well, I have chips over here.
Nice, there you go. Always gotta have a snack. I would have a snack, but we're having dinner later, so I can't snack too much now. So let's sit back, let's chill. Fireworks are going off here. Parties are already starting. It's 4th of July weekend, so we're having our...
No, I heard a fireworks last night. We did ours last night.
Sweet. Anything going on right? Probably not going on right now. See, it's later here. Things are shooting off now. I'm probably going to hear more tomorrow because it's still the weekend, but... Yeah, it's that time. A lot of you guys are probably shooting off your fireworks. Hey, have a great time. It is a celebration. America's 247th birthday this week. Hard to believe, but here we are. We talked about some neat historical parts, references for that last night. If you guys didn't catch that episode, it's up and available. Check out our link tree. Find all the social medias and, of course, all the platforms where our podcasts are featured. And you can check out that episode. It's available. If you want to download it, you're welcome to do so. So it's a lot of fun there. It's definitely time for cookout. We got a cookout planned for tomorrow, but according to the forecast, it's going to rain, so we might be eating inside. We'll have to see how that plays out. We got to talk about Big Hoss went on a camping trip the other day, which you said you got some interesting things you want to share from that. We're going to talk about that. I do want to share with you guys, just to kind of get the ball rolling here. I was just sharing this with Hoss off the air because I want to mention this. We have this as a special auction prize that we're going to put up there, too, if you guys are interested and you want to see some responses here. So I did mention this, I think, on the show last weekend. I was actually able to go out about a half an hour from where I am, so nearby town. It's not far away. I had the chance to meet our good friend Miranda Maverick, the UFC fighter. She was out celebrating her birthday at a local restaurant. She had some merchandise there, which I was able to procure some. And we have, it was a lot of fun. It was great to meet her in person. She is going to be back on the show. She's just been really busy. She had said that she had a lot of requests to appear on different shows, so she will get back to us, which is perfectly fine. Not a big deal. And also, she's looking at, if we are interested, which we probably will do this in partnership to do with her, she will offer a free promotional code for her store where you can get merchandise. If you guys want to do that, we'll have that available. We'll be in touch with her with that. But it's a lot of fun. I have a chance to talk to her. She's very, very nice. It's nice to see her in person there. She's in from Denver. They're out here in the East Coast here she's doing some promoting, and also she does work. Actually, her side job, she works out of Hershey, Pennsylvania, so she has to make an appearance out here every now and again, so it worked out. I did get to see my good friend, who I have not seen in about a decade, so we were chatting it up for a while, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of great things. Got a couple merchandise pieces. I got a couple small boxing gloves to hang in my rearview mirror in the car. And we do have, we're going to post, I'm going to take pictures of it, I'll put it up on our social medias, make sure you guys are following us there, check it out. We do have an autographed picture that Miranda gave us to put out there. We're going to auction out there and possibly give it away as a prize. We'll see how much the response is. So we'll give you guys details about that. I'm going to take shots of it. The photo actually is the same kind of photo that we used for her backdrop during an ESPN interview. She autographed that. So if you guys want to be involved with that, hit us up, follow us. Make sure you're following us on social media. Make sure you send us emails if you want to at j_jproductionstudios@yahoo.com. We'll give you guys details there. We're going to kind of set something up there, but we have it, so we're going to post pictures. I still can't talk, of the photo for you guys to check it out. You can also let us know by liking that on all of our social media sites. You can share it. If you share it or like it and leave a comment as well, we'll know that you're interested, and we'll count you in for a drawing to see about winning that. So we'll do that, have that coming up probably within the next 24 to 48 hours. I'll have that posted. So you guys want a chance to get that signed autograph photo of Miranda Maverick? It's a great photo. She was nice enough to do that for us. That's going to be great. And we will have her back on the show soon. We're going to work out scheduling. She's just been really booked. Her next appearance takes her down to Florida, I believe. I want to say Daytona area. I could be wrong. So she is still on the road traveling, but hopefully we will get her back soon. I'm not sure what's happening here. We've got some glitching going on. Is everybody still here with me?
Yeah.
Okay. I know the internet's kind of wonky here. It's kind of weird. I had this problem last night. It cut off. That's the other thing I want to preface. If you guys noticed, a couple minutes missed off on the episode last night. Internet was going nuts. I apologize. Hopefully it didn't cut off anything too important, but just to give you guys a heads up there. So yeah, we'll have her back on the show. We'll post you guys updates when we get an official date, but she is definitely coming back. She enjoyed being here, and she liked working with us, looking forward to coming back. So hopefully when she gets home back to Denver area, if they're going back to Colorado, then she will make the appearance there. So it was a lot of fun. It was really neat. She's very, very nice. And I was going to talk to my friend, and I actually saw his parents. I haven't seen them in almost a decade, so I got a chance to kind of hang out with the family a little bit while they were having dinner. So worked out really well. So that was fun. I got some neat stuff. And you guys...
Did you have dinner with them?
No, I didn't have dinner with them. I didn't want to intrude because it was a family birthday thing, but they were nice enough to let me stay there. I talked to them for a little bit. And, of course, she was mingling with other fans that were coming up because they had a booth at like the restaurant there, and then she had a table of merchandise laid out, a shirt rack, shirts were hanging, and people were coming up, and so she would talk to them and give them merchandise and everything. So I was able to procure some merchandise before I left. So it worked out really good. And it was only a half an hour drive, so it wasn't a big deal. I was able to do that, come back and forth. So that was a lot of fun. It was nice. I told her how much we appreciate having her on the show. She's thrilled to do it. She looks forward to coming back. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Stay tuned for that. Show her some love and support. And again, if we get enough of support behind her, we will have a discount code where you can get merchandise. All the merchandise and proceeds will go to help her in her career there. So yeah, fun stuff there. So let's shift gears because I'm curious now. And so let's set the stage here. I'm going to let Big Hoss share this story here because you have something interesting to talk about. So you went camping recently, right?
Yeah.
Was it last weekend, I want to say? Roughly?
Yeah.
All right, so you left what, Thursday, or did you leave Friday? You left Thursday, right?
No, I left Friday.
You left Friday, okay.
Friday, Saturday.
Sorry, okay, yeah, because I know Fire... that's right, because we were on the show, I think, you weren't there Saturday. Fire and I did the show, but... okay, so now you went Saturday. How long were you gone for? Just a day or two?
Saturday till Sunday.
So just overnight. Okay, so you said that something interesting happened. So what happened? Share with us.
Well, we camped. We didn't camp Saturday night. We came to your place because we couldn't get a spot that
Oh, okay. Okay.
But we went Sunday.
Right.
And we stayed till like 10 o'clock. So I was like, I gotta go home. I didn't sleep the night before. I wasn't gonna be able to sleep Sunday either.
Right.
So I was like, yeah. We came back at 10 o'clock tonight, Sunday.
Okay. So then.
But what's fucked up is the only bathroom in our area was fucking closed.
Uh-oh.
So, guess what? My ass waited till fucking nighttime to fucking piss.
Did you held it the whole time?
I had to start pissing until it got darker.
Wow. Well, at least you're able to hold out, because that would have been pretty bad. I mean, now for just peeing, you could always go out to the nearest bush. That's not a big deal. Shitting's one thing.
That's the problem. Everybody can see you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. There are no points for flashing, so yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble there.
Kids everywhere. I was not gonna go pee.
Yeah, as I said, we'll be getting a call saying, "Hey, Big Hoss was arrested because of indecent exposure at a campground, a campsite." So
yeah,
we don't want that.
I sent my friend be like, call Sam, call Justin Partica, I need bail money.
Oh boy. Oh man, I'm telling you, like, you know,
be your first bail money.
yeah, first case of my career. They're going, oh my gosh, here we go. This is where I mix business with pleasure here. Oh jeez. You know, the funny thing is, you guys, this year has, I gotta say, I'm really loving 2023. This is really a fantastic year because we've got so much shit that's been happening to us, and as much as it's bad to say. Yeah, I was gonna say ripping three pairs of pants. I think we gotta keep a tracker.
Actually, make that 4, 2 more.
Oh
so
no.
5.
Oh boy. Well, how did we rip those? We missed some count here. We missed a story.
Well, I had some sweat, and apparently they ripped the crotch area.
Okay. So.
So every time I moved or sat down, my ball sack was hanging out.
So you're hanging brain, yeah, basically, yeah, okay. All right, well, okay, so let's see. Tally sheet. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, got 5. So 5 down. Who knows? We should have a poll. You guys want to go online? You can send us messages on our social medias for that. I'll put a poll. Actually, let's do that now. We haven't done something funny here. Let's do something here on Twitter. I'm going to tweet this out while we're talking about it. We'll take a poll. How many pairs of pants do you think Big Hoss will ruin before the year is over?
Don't do that.
Let's see. Poll question.
Don't do that.
Poll question. Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. I want to say, what are we at, 5? I already did that earlier. That's where they were sitting in the corner.
In the corner.
I did that earlier. I already did my time there.
Now. You're in timeout.
I didn't post it. So I'm going to say, let's see, we had 5 so far, and we're coming into July. We got 5 months left of the year. So I'm going to say you're going to hit at least 8 pairs by the time the year's over. That's 3 more pairs to rip.
Why do you got to say that?
Well, we got to have some fun. I mean, if you guys want to place betting wagers on that, you're welcome to do so. But have fun with that at your own leisure. Yeah, it's been a crazy, crazy year. I mean,
I just won't tell you if it happens again.
That's right. We'll let Boo Boo tell her. She'll tell her. So, no. Yeah. So it's been crazy, and you know, we started this. This is 4th of July weekend. Obviously, 4th of July is on Tuesday this year. It's almost middle.
I think we started around 4th of July last year.
What, you mean us in total?
Yeah.
Actually, I can tell you because I have. Let me check. We are coming up. I did mention that we're going to do a special episode on our 1-year anniversary, which is coming up. That one might be. No, we did 100 episodes. But this is going to be the 1-year anniversary since the start of the show, which we might actually do a 3-hour episode. We'll have to see. We're going to have a giveaway.
Make sure you get your snacks.
Yeah, have plenty of snacks, and so our.
Dude, I had 2 Chipotle burritos earlier.
Nice, you're good to go.
And chips.
So technically, let's see, because I know there's some. We always had some touch and go episodes because of experimentation. All right, so if you did do a couple episodes before we got things rolling, that was back in July 12th. Looks like the very first technical one. If you want to get really technical though and say when we officially started our first Monday shit show, which we titled it Part 1 and 2, that was August 8th. I think that was both of them. So, but we're getting close. I mean, again, we did have a few episodes that, you were trying your system and everything. I was trying some. We had some like trial and error episodes that were just to see how we get the system going and everything. So technically we're broaching the year marker. I was planning for August because I figured that's kind of when we officially started. So we are going to do something special. Actually, let's see. What did I say? August 8th, I think, right? Technically, I think August 8th was the first. Let's see if that's a holiday.
We need to get Mr. J on here again.
I actually just talked to him yesterday. Oh, shucks. It's on the 8th. All right, we'll celebrate the first weekend of August. That's the 5th and the 6th. Because actually I was concerned because I hadn't heard or seen anything. They've not done an episode of the show for, I think, since like April. He's doing good. He said he's just been working. He travels on the road a lot. He said I haven't been on the air because they've been traveling. So I hope to get him back on because we do want to have him on the show. Maybe once they get situated, I'll keep in touch with him. But he said that he's just been working his ass off. He's been all on the road a lot and no time really to record. But he said kudos. I told him that's how we were doing. I said we're rocking it hard. We're going strong. He said kudos to you guys. Keep it up. So yeah, but yeah, we're definitely gonna get him back. I got a couple other guests I want to try to get on the show before the year's over. We do actually have which I didn't share with Hoss. I have to send you those pictures. So we do have because I updated our Twitch channel and added us to the Kick because the Kick is kind of like Twitch. We have streaming there, which we're going to try to utilize. We might do something fun with that maybe for our year anniversary. Do some streaming there. But I had some background images because we have our images, some of the photos that we have made, and some of the things done. I did recontact the artist that did our logos that we have. I had him touch up the one photo because we needed to have it resized in order for it to fit the specifics on the page. Actually, I'll send it to you now. Actually, because I'm thinking I'll send it in the production meeting notes here. So he took two of our photos. I sent two of the photos. One that he did. The one was the YouTube banner, which I just had him touch it up. So that really didn't change. He just changed the specs, which I also added. I didn't share that with Hoss yet, but he knows. Those logos are now added to our store. If you go to the store, you now can get those new updated logos. And we do have the masks finally. They changed everything. All merchandise available at our store. You can check it out. Look at our link tree. It takes you right there if you want to purchase that. There is a sale going on right now. What's that?
Don't we get free shit though?
I think we get a couple. We definitely get discounts. I think that's part of that. I have to double check. But I think we actually do get something free. I have to look at that. Let's see. Where's my photos? So we have. I'll just share one of each because you don't need to see all three of them because it's just there was an issue. I told them that there wasn't. Let's see if I can share it here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Don't do that. There was still an issue with sizing, so that's a GIF. Hang on. But they look really neat, especially the What's Up Bro logo, which is on yours and mine and Fire's mugs that we used for that. That one got a touch up, which I will show to you if my computer will stop acting goofy here. Is that a photo? I think that's a photo. Nope, that's a GIF. Sticker, GIF. We don't want that. Let's see here. Hang on a second. Nope, I don't want that. Close that. No, I don't want that either. Let's see here. Use apps, create thread, upload a file. There we go. So actually, I think Boo Boo will be able to see this too, but let's do that one first. Let's see, did it send? No, I have to send it.
Boo boo.
Alright, so there's the one. Which is not going to be...
Boo boo, what's doing?
I feel like we lost connection with her. I don't know why, but... And here's the other one. This is the one I think is really cool. So that's gonna be the backdrop for when we do streaming, when our channel goes offline. That's what they see, because they had them redone so that the specs matched, because they have to be specific. And I am not a graphic artist, so, and we got a good deal. And actually, the artist offered, if we ever want to do more work, which we might, because we want to incorporate some photos with fire. If we can get a good photo, we can have it made for the sites. He's willing to give us even further of a discount, which is really cool. Or actually, we could get a group photo with everybody. Maybe we'll do that. We'll see. But he's willing to give us a... What's that? Yep. And so, yeah, there's that. That worked out really well. And I have to do some editing on the YouTube channel. That's a side note. So, yeah. So, everything worked out good there. And again, I mentioned this last night. I mentioned it again. There's no sponsorship whatsoever, but... If you guys need a project done, use Fiverr. Fiverr is great. Actually, we just got a new badge on Fiverr as a preferred buyer, because we had a lot of projects that we purchased through there, which is great. But check it out if you need any kind of projects done, graphic design, voiceover work, website design, or you need a podcast written, whatever it is. A lot of great folks there, a lot of great people there we recommend that we've utilized, a lot of good voice actors that we've used. And has really been a great project for us there. In addition to, also, if you need music use Soundstripe, soundstripe.com. Check it out there. It's awesome. A lot of great free, royalty-free music, and we're going to play some tracks. Hoss and the others haven't heard this yet. I played this last night looking for patriotic music, which we're going to play, because we're actually going to take a commercial break here in just a second. So we'll play those for you guys. They can hear it. But check that out. Any of your needs there. Fiverr's great, and Soundstripe for any royalty-free music, whether that's your YouTube or your own website, anything like that. You can check it out and visit there. So, yeah, we are celebrating. We're celebrating 4th of July. It's 4th of July weekend, technically, because 4th of July is on Tuesday. So we are starting. It's early, and it always feels weird, because when a holiday falls during the week, it's kind of strange celebrating the weekend before. But I kind of like that, because it kind of gives you like a bonus day or two to celebrate. So that's always fun. So... We're definitely going to kick things off right here. We got our campfire going. We got plenty more we're going to talk about here. But let's take a pause. Let's play some of this music for you guys. Some great tracks there. Would love it and appreciate that. Again, soundstripe.com. A lot of great artists. Thank you to all those artists out there who put their time and effort in it. Your work is really appreciated. It's phenomenal. It's fantastic. Hope you guys are enjoying it. We love it. What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You're good. Always some glitches here. It's the darn internet, I tell you what. So let's take a pause real quick, guys. Take our first break here. You guys can go get yourselves a snack like Hoss has. You can go get yourself a bathroom break if you need to, or get yourself refreshed, recharged. We're going to come back, though, plenty more here on the What's Up Bro podcast show. Saturday night, it is 4th of July weekend. Party hardy. It's America's birthday. We are celebrating in style, and like Big Hoss has his big old bag of chips there. We're all set. I'm making me hungry now. I need a snack, too, but I'm going to have dinner, so I got to wait. But you guys can have a snack. Get yourself your favorite drink. Come on back soon. We're going to talk more in celebration of our 247th birthday of America. Excuse me. Oh, that hurt.
Bless you.
Thank you. Oh, that pulled a muscle. That hurt. Okay, hold on. There we go. We'll come back for more and chat about it, and we're going to share some more stories. We're going to share a bit more about our heritage, where we came from. We'll touch more about that, the historical reference of the 4th of July and why we celebrate it, and more to come here at the show. Brought to you by your favorite comedy team and favorite business, the J&J Production Studios. We're here for you to provide you the best entertainment possible. Stick around. Stay tuned for more. We'll be right back right after this. Don't go away.
Hey audio fans, are you looking for fun and excitement? Have you been searching for that special show? You know, the one complete package you want in a podcast? Then check out the What's Up Bro podcast show and experience what true entertainment is all about. Stay tuned and don't miss the action. Available on your favorite streaming services, including YouTube. Thank you for all your support. And as always, we'll see you at the show.
We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back to the show with more in just a moment. Please stay tuned. Break time is over. We're so glad you stayed tuned. Now back to the action as the show is set to resume.
Welcome back, everybody. If you're just tuning in live, though, welcome to the show. It is the What's Up Bro podcast show. It's Saturday night. This is part two, and actually, let me get my fire going. I wish we could do this. Our fire going. There we go. Part two of our 4th of July holiday weekend special. 4th of July is this coming Tuesday, but we are celebrating. A lot of people are, and we've all have just been sharing, fireworks going off everywhere. And I'm sure it's not the end of it. I'm sure there'll still be more tonight, if not more, definitely tomorrow. Unless there's a lot of rain in my area, at least. I'm not sure about you guys. So there's always that possibility there won't be any more fireworks for us. But, you never know. The weather's fickle, it can change any moment. But we're celebrating here with you guys, and we want to celebrate in style here. We're getting things rolling.
Hey, you got comments, bro.
What's that? You got a comment?
You got comments.
Is it on the let me go look. In here?
Speaker.
Oh, there's 5. That sounds rough. So we could go. So someone out there is celebrating their last weekend with all. Well, thank you to Jake Goodman. Glad to have you listening in. We love it when you guys participate. And, you know, it's great. And we've had more of these. And if you're new listeners, especially, welcome. I hope you guys will catch up with us lately here. Big Hoss is man in the chat, so I'll actually leave that up to you because I can't. It's harder to multitask for me for that. So Big Hoss is in the chats now, chatting live, chatting for all of us here. So we are here. Glad to have you guys. And please follow for more if you enjoy the content. Make sure you guys check it out and follow us and tune in. There's all kinds of great things happening all the time. Our numbers keep trending up, and I will say we have a plan. I do anyway. I know it's not Hoss's cup of tea. I'm going to see if I can appear on another podcast at the end of the summer to kind of plug and promote us. That's really been helpful. If you guys missed that, episode is up. We did play that. I made an appearance on another show. I had a couple ideas for a couple other people that are interested in wanting us to do that. It has helped our numbers spike up drastically, which is incredible. So we can't thank you guys enough. We're working really hard, tirelessly trying to ensure that all of our content is available and up for you guys, and just really there for your benefit, because we do all this for you all. So that's why we work extra hard, and when you give us those seals of approval, we definitely know that we're doing the right thing and that we keep working at it. So it's awesome. We couldn't be more happy with it. So thank you guys so much for that. I'm sorry, I'm multitasking here because my next project is we're going to update the YouTube channel because I know I have to change some things, and this is why we have Soundstripe now, because we are getting copyright claims here left and right. But to be fair, back in the day when we started, we were able to work around that because obviously we were just starting out. I think a lot more people are catching up with the times and really maximizing that, and that's exactly why I said to Hoss before, we really need to invest in having the royalty-free music so that we don't run into this issue anymore. And now, thankfully, we were able to solve that issue. So yeah, it's always best to do that. Our advice is, if you're especially going to start a podcast or start a show where you're going to use copywritten stuff, if you have a way to protect yourself for that, do so right away. That's a large portion of why because of the specifics of our voice actors, when they do certain projects, the music they use is copyright protected. However, they have legal right to use it because the conditions for the original owner is that their voices appear as a voiceover to talk over the music, which is kind of what we did. So like you hear we wanted to have sort of an intro.
It's like fireworks off outside right now.
Is that what they're saying in chats?
No.
Oh, you hear more? Oh, cool.
I hear them outside.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll hear plenty more before the night is over, so that's just the common trend for this weekend, unless the rain comes. So we're glad to have that.
4th of July is on a Tuesday this week.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Some people might have off a few extra days, but for the most part, everybody just kind of parties on the weekend. I'm sure we're probably going to have fireworks next weekend, even though it's going to be after 4th of July, because people still find reasons. Listen, I remember a couple of years ago, people were shooting fireworks off on Christmas Day, okay? So, don't ask me why that is. I have no friggin' clue. But I remember going to bed Christmas Eve, and it's probably around 10, 11 o'clock at night. All of a sudden I heard, because when I live, my parents there, we live there. We live in a more suburban like neighborhood, so there were houses like nearby us. Like we had a house right next door. Like people were more around us. Whereas where we are now, Liza and I are more in the boonies, out in the wooded area. So the neighbors are not super close. But at that time, the next door neighbor, literally next door, was firing off like Roman candles in the street. So it sounded like somebody was bombarding our house with bombshells because it was like literally over the roof, and I could swear I saw my bedroom ceiling shake because of that. So, yeah, on Christmas Day. So Merry Christmas to us. It was definitely something interesting that happened there, but yeah, people are gonna find reasons. Listen, we have 4th of July now. I'm surprised we didn't have more for Memorial Day. Labor Day is coming up in September. I mean,
Jake said having commercials really helped with podcast revenue too.
oh, is that what he said? I didn't see that. I'll look at that message. Let me look. Really helps. Well, thank you, Jake. Yeah, that's kind of, well, here's the thing. Like, we started with Spreaker. We know that they have ad campaigns that they run. I've actually been in touch with some folks. We're looking at possibly considering doing some ad revenue there, or to run some ads from a more professional standpoint. We're not sure how we're going to do it yet, but just some thought process. But yeah, we did that also because, you know, obviously we take breaks. Now, with Spreaker software, we do have it set up in the studio. All of our podcast shows have the ad exchange on, where they play ads and they drop them in at certain points. We don't control where those go. We just have a little extra bit of commercials, more for just our exposure to, and kind of to point people, like the last commercial we did, which wonderfully made and wonderfully done for our voice actor, Nicole, her name is, that she did us the newer commercial that we have, did a fantastic job. See, it's going to be one of those nights. So,
Boom.
Yep. Wait for the Roman candles to really go off, and you'll probably see your walls shaking.
Yeah, I'm about to fucking take shelter over here.
Bomb shelter. The rocket's red glare. But yeah, no, and we did that for. We also shared that. I sent those to Mr. J actually for their show. They can run ads during the commercial to kind of help give us exposure too, which has been very beneficial. Some of these ads, we're working on getting a website up. We're going to play that there as well. So yes, definitely agree with that, because and we've actually our revenue stream has been coming in. So slowly but steadily. Yeah, so that's a good point. If I can episode. But yeah, so let me click on this photo. What does this do? Absolutely. Oh, it does do something. What is it doing? Oh, it's pulling up another. I was just curious, clicking on Jake's name. Where is it bringing us up here? Let's see. Kansas. Oh, so he listens. Oh, he's also on Spreaker. He has his own podcast. Oh, has no podcast on Spreaker. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, but no, I definitely agree with that. And that's another reason too why we try to have, and we're going to work on more scheduling to get some more shows out during the week. Looks like where else is he following? Oh, Jake is following us on Twitch. Thank you so much. We are not officially running there yet, but we're going to be. You can also check us out on Kick. If you find our link tree, you can follow us on all of our social media platforms. Stay up to date with all the latest stuff. So we thank you for that. Great to have you there. But yeah, so we want to have. That's why we have this idea, which when Haas and I concocted this idea, was to. The initial plan was the What's Up Bro show. That was the brainchild. That was the original plan. And then I was brainstorming one night, and I contacted Haas the next day thinking, hey, you know what? Why don't we turn this into a production company where we offer more than one show? Because obviously we have different likes and dislikes. We have other friends that wanted to jump in and do different things. So, and we didn't want to cram everything into a 3-hour-long podcast, which nobody's probably going to listen to. So we began the process to develop the other shows, like the sports show. The Game Corner sort of manifested itself. The Law and Justice show. Big Hoss, Colorado Music and Live Streaming with Big Hoss, Chilling with me, Sam Crow. Those kind of sort of came to fruition, and we wanted to put those out there, make sure that we had them available everywhere, and we were able to increase our ad revenue stream, which we might do some other things in the future, but it was just enough to get us started. So definitely agree there. Yeah, thank you for that. That's awesome. You can check us out. Let us follow us anywhere. Actually, let me linktree.com. Let's send this out. This is the first time we've actually had an interactive fan, which is awesome.
I think this is the same guy that responded on our last.
I feel like it is now that you say that, yeah.
When we didn't realize till afterwards.
Yeah, I know. I didn't realize that either because we don't ever see anything.
For now, we gotta check our messages.
Well, what I'm gonna task is, that's gonna be your job if we're doing like a show. Cause it's harder for me to type sometimes. So if you want to do that, you can run that when we're doing that. That'll help.
Oh my god! The point is, you're running the show.
Well, you always like to run the chats. It gives you something. You can chat with the fans. I'm doing all the hard stuff here, so I mean I can type it too.
Doing all the hard stuff. Okay. Okay, Mister. It's so hard.
The sound engineer, I gotta run all the buttons, I gotta put all the music up there, I gotta, I'm watching the social medias. I mean, hey, what else do you want me to do? So, I mean, come on. But really appreciate that though, Jake. Thank you so much. I shared that with us, our link tree. You can check it out. All of our social medias, if you want to follow us there, are available. And of course, anywhere you want to get the podcasts there. Of course, Spreaker is our main there, but you can get the podcast episodes anywhere. But that also includes the couple of weeks ago, trying to catch it when I'm out and I'm on. Yeah, you can check out. We also have merchandise available at our official store, so if you want to get yours, go right ahead. So that's awesome. Thank you so much. We love you guys. We love everybody who listens here. We appreciate every single one of you. We can't ever thank you enough for that very reason. So, but yeah, so let's get back to our. I know sorry I got sidetracked a little bit there, but it's also nice. It's great to have interactive fans. We love you guys. We love you guys to do this all the time. So come chat with us on Spreaker. You can. We're available. And of course, you can also chat with us on social media if you want to as well. We do check those. We have those up and running. So if you're listening to the show somewhere else, or even send us an email if you really want to, that's fine. That's kind of why the idea is we want to have a stream going where we'll be able to talk to you guys and have the show, and actually kind of like, because I know Twitch does it, as does Kick. The chats go on the side live at the time, so we can see live and we'll be able to know who's talking to us. We can just be able to respond quickly while we're doing that, even just talking to you guys if you message us. So that's in the works coming later on. I think we're going to probably do something like that for our special coming up in August when we have our year anniversary. So, but yeah, appreciate you all. Love you guys for that. Thank you so much. So 4th of July, which we... Yep, exactly. I couldn't say it better myself. Speaking of partying, celebrating, we celebrate that, and I'm going to put this out there for you guys. Does anybody know why do we celebrate 4th of July? Anybody?
The birthday of America.
Right. Why? What happened? How did America become America? Here we go. We also call it Independence Day. I hear crickets. What's that one big document that we have that signifies our independence? It's called the... Don't all jump at once. The Declaration of... Independence. Yes. So that signified the ratification of us as a free nation. Of course, the Revolutionary War had to happen. It had to be paid in blood, and that's really where the story starts. But we've come a long way, 247 years later, officially this week. Hard to believe. And hopefully we got another 247 more, if not more than that. Who knows? We obviously won't be here, but for future generations, if you happen to find this show and listen to it, best of luck to you. Good luck in the future. We'll be thinking of you. We won't be there, but we'll be thinking of you. So a lot of neat things, about that. And it's just a nice time to remember. Like I shared this last night too when we finished the episode. We give a lot of credit to our service members, past and present. Without you guys fighting for our freedoms, we wouldn't have the great country and have the ability to celebrate like we do today. So thank you all so much. We remember you because a lot of you are away from your family and your friends. You're not at your homes yet. We hope you get back soon. We want to see you guys reunited safely. But we appreciate you all so much. And, we could not be here if you guys didn't do what you do and make the sacrifices that you made. So thank you guys so much for that. We appreciate you all so much. want to give you guys those kudos and those props out to you. So that's a big reason, and probably the main reason why we celebrate. But that's just, giving that recognition that we understand, and I shared this again last night. I'm just kind of giving highlights because these guys weren't here last night either, but we won't ever fully understand just because we weren't there in that time period. We can read about it in history books, and we should, and we do. A lot of us love history. I'm a huge history buff, so that's right up my alley there, but not everybody is. But what's up? What's that mean? Oh, yeah, okay. I figured you weren't one of those, but the bottom line being is that not necessarily about it. It just means you're not a big history fan. You don't enjoy studying history or indulging. Right. And a lot of people don't. That's not everybody's forte and cup of tea, and we get that. It's just kind of the idea knowing that, we recognize where we came from, recognize what it cost to build this nation, to preserve this nation, a nation divided when we had the war between the states. And, even at global economic scale wars, that we've been involved in, and not always directly with us, but a lot of facades that could have changed things, drastically. So, all those things in play really, have that impact. That's huge, obviously. So, but yeah, I mean, without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. And we talked about this last night. Yep, ba-boom, ba-boom. We could be a whole different country had history changed and not gone the way that we know it today. So history's changing, history's being made every day.
Sounds like a fucking bombs out there.
Well, if something comes,
Seek shelter or run away.
hit the dirt. If something comes crashing through your window, hit the floor. Go prone. That actually,
Crawl to the outside of your apartment.
that'd be kind of funny. I could see that right where your window is there. I would see a rocket come shooting right through and like, holy shit, hit the dirt. You're taking,
You're like, leave back, leave back.
you're taking fire. Get down. Sparks light up. Your curtains go up in a blaze. Apartment's on fire. Holy shit.
Gotta go, Sam. Let you know what happens later.
I would love to stay and chat and finish the show, but my apartment's on fire. Gotta go.
We're in the middle of fireworks war zone.
This is Big Hoss from the What's Up Bro Show and J&J Production Studios. I'm out because my house is on fire. Gotta go. Never know. Stranger things have happened, I gotta say. So, we hope not. But, again, keep your eye on that window. If you hear it coming, if it gets louder, for sure, get the heck out of there. Because, I tell you, he's gonna be...
Pretty loud, so.
You're gonna be looking over your shoulder now. I can feel it. One of these stray ones gonna come.
Yeah.
One of these stray ones gonna come hitting your glass window there.
Dude, apparently, from what my neighbor told me when I moved out, last 4th of July, somebody shot a firework onto my balcony.
Shoot! Aren't you glad you weren't there?
I didn't know, but I was there. I didn't know about
Well, I'm saying at least you were oblivious to it.
playing video games, and I just was on the phone with my friend and my neighbor. She goes, I just saw a fucking firework on your balcony.
Well, at least we know the good news is you didn't die or get burnt up in any way, because that could have been horrific.
No, it went out after landing on my balcony.
Can you imagine? What if that exploded on top of your balcony? Could you imagine if that was especially if that was a Roman candle, like
That one was bad.
landing on the deck and spitting out sparks and everything, causing a fire right on the. Oh yeah. I shudder to even think about that, but it's possible. Strange, you ever watch, like, if you go on the internet, like on YouTube, and you watch like these videos where dumb accidents happen where people shoot fireworks off and they cause ridiculous fires because of some of the fireworks where they shot them off. Like there was a guy. Here's how stupid people can be. Please don't do this. If you're shooting off fireworks, make sure you're in an open area, okay? This guy, I remember this video from a while ago. He's shooting off like these bottle rockets, these Roman candles. Now where he's standing, technically it's an open field. Problem is, there's those power towers that are there, the electrical power where all the wires go and the electricity and stuff, these power panel things. And naturally he shoots off. Yeah, and naturally he shoots the rocket. It hits right in the electricity and knocks power outage. Like, I mean, yeah. So let's not do that, you guys. Please be mindful of that. I know it's tempting, but back it up, Terry. I'm not sure what that means. You know what that means?
No.
We're not sure, Jake, what that means, but yeah, you'll have to. If you want to explain it to us, we'd love to hear that. But so yeah, let's just be smart when you shoot off fireworks. Don't shoot them near your neighbors' homes. Don't shoot them anywhere too close to people. Just, let's be smart about it, okay? And if you live in a wooded area, for the love of God, do not shoot them off in your backyard over where there's a bunch of trees, because that is instant forest fire, let me tell you. And I'm sure somebody at some point in time has done that, probably on more than one occasion. So let's just not make that a habit. So yeah, I'm loving this. This is probably the longest conversation we've ever had in the chat. So great on you, Jake. And it's one person, but we'll take it. We love it. So yeah, get your fireworks, or in Haas's case, to be safe, get your little sparklers. Here's a funny story. I will tell you this. I'll embarrass myself for the sake of a good story here. So, growing up, every 4th of July, my dad always got fireworks. We never got anything big. We got like sparklers, and we got like these little tanks. Those are really awesome. You ever have one of those little cardboard tanks that you light the firework goes off, and then it melts the tank out? Oh, it's fantastic. But anyway, so we used to use that. Now, I didn't like the loud sounds for fireworks. Let me look. I haven't looked. I had it pulled down. He's got story. Get your popcorn. Yeah. One of the things we always did was we always stuck sparklers in the ground. My dad would light them. Now, a couple times, my parents wanted us to hold them. And like the little sparklers, those little thin stems where they all just shoot sparks off and you hold them, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I never liked to hold them, because every time I would hold one, it would always land and burn me on the arm. Oh, it's not a big deal. It doesn't hurt. I don't like it because every time. So I never like to hold a sparkler. So somebody got the bright idea and said to me, "You should do like this sparkler." My dad said, "Here, take these sparklers." He'd give me like 3 or 4 in a row. Hold these. I'm going to light them all at once. And they're going off, and I'm like, it's spitting like sparks on me. I'm like, the heck? And one time I had 4 in one hand and 4 in the other hand. Whose idea was this? I didn't sign up for this shit. Sparklers are. And then my dad's like, "Here, go out in the middle of the sidewalk." He took them in the ground, stuck them in the ground, and had like a runway, like lights going along the sidewalk. He's like, "Here, stand right there, stand right in the middle, like a 4-way intersection." He lights all of them, and I'm like, I can't get out. There's sparklers over. What are you doing to me? So I never liked those, but I mean, they're fun. There's also what was that time? I feel like my dad lit something on fire by accident. I think it was the garden hose, actually. So we only did the light stuff, never did big stuff. But we had the occasion. We actually had friends that I remember one year. I was a lot younger. This was way back. I think it was a friend of my dad's actually that came and brought Roman candles and shot them off in our driveway. Now again, remind you, I lived in a small suburban area, so there was open area, but there's a lot of neighbors nearby, and of course there's trees and everything else. So these would get shot off, and oh, I get it. It's a reference. This is on YouTube. Let's see. Oh, I shouldn't probably click that because it's going to play. Let's see what this is. Oh, I see.
Bag up, Terry.
Oh! Oh, I remember this.
Oh, Lord! Lord, jeez! Oh, Lord! Oh, jeez! What you doing, Terry?
I remember that. That's right. Thank you for that. Thank you, Jake. I remember that. That was That was a video on. I remember watching. That had to be several years ago. I'll have to send that to you. Let me copy that. I can copy that link. I think I actually have. Let me see if it played on our YouTube on the YouTube channel here. There's a grandfather. I think it's a grandfather and a grandson. The grandfather's in a wheelchair and he's sitting there, and the sun lights off. You have to just watch it to kind of get the whole reaction. Let me see if it's on here because I can get the link and I'll send it. I'll share it here. Let me type. I wonder if I type it in. You might be able to find it if you type in "backup Terry." But it's funny because the grandson, who's probably like 7 or 8 years old, he lights this big old box of it's almost like shooting off, and Grandpa can't get his wheelchair to work. It's an electronic chair. He's stuck there and he's getting pelted with these fireworks. It's hysterical. I thank you for that, Jake. It's been a long time since I've seen that video. That's fantastic. That's going to be your homework for you guys. If you want to do something fun this weekend too, is go online. You can go on YouTube or wherever. Check out and see if you can find hilarious firework compilation kind of thing. I'm sure there's a bunch of them out there. Talk about America's Funniest Home Videos type stuff. So check that out. I'm sure you guys will love that. It's probably a lot of great stuff that we have there that you can find. If you find anything good, let us know. Hit us up and send us an email or send us a message on social media. Tell us what you find. We'd love to watch it and love to have it there. So, but yeah, fond memories. That's for sure. Can't go wrong there. Yeah. So I think we're going to let's see. I'm not gonna play those all again because it's a lot for that. Do we want to take a break?
I found it.
Yeah, well, we won't take a break here. We'll just sit for the campfire for a few more minutes here. We're going to wrap up here shortly. One break is good because we did play all those songs. There's only 3 songs that we have, but they're great. So yeah, definitely you guys spend the weekend, enjoy your time with friends and family, of course, as always. Make sure though that you reflect. It's important to remember, why we celebrate. And again, don't have to love history, don't have to be a huge history buff, but at least want to remember what it's all about and why we celebrate that. Now, this is a side note because I want to ask Costas because you did this last time. So I know these chats only work when our show is going live. How did you find the chat when we went offline? Because I remember that last time you found those messages.
It shows, so every show we've done shows up on our page.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me see. I think so. On the actual Spreaker page.
Page, and it shows every show we've done.
But I mean,
I just clicked on the last show that we did.
And that shows if there was a chat or anything. Is that what we're?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I know once we stop recording here on the studio software, you can't view it anymore. That makes sense. I'll have to check that out. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Because I remember thinking the last time when we talked about, we had a few people that were commenting. I'm like, how did you find those? Because we stopped recording and I couldn't find them. But that makes sense. Okay. Definitely worth. Okay, that works. But yeah, you guys go out there, have a good 4th of July, rain or shine, no matter what. I almost said snow, although it could be not really, unless you live in Antarctica or Russia or points north. Just enjoy the weekend. Have fun, good, clean fun there. Don't let anybody get hurt. Don't make sure nobody is injured there, please. Be safe there. We're going to give you that in just a moment. We're going to give you our good salute there off. And then just a reminder for everybody, it is official, it is up, it is ready to be published. We have July 15th at July 14th, excuse me, I get my dates off. July 14th, that's Friday night, 10 p.m. That special episode we did with Ramsey Beach will be there. The next episode in the installment of Into the Martial Arts World, you can check that out. We might have a show then, hopefully Saturday night on the 15th when we get back early enough, which we should be going live that night. Next weekend, we have a planned 2-hour special episode Friday, July 7th, and no show on Saturday, July 8th, because I will be leaving that day. Now, during the week, I'm on vacation. It's up to Big Hoss if he wants to do an episode of his show or something else. You can. That's going to be your call to make, so we'll keep you guys posted if that happens, but we will have some fillers there. Might get another episode recorded, possibly, if we can do that. We'll try to squeeze something in between now and then. We'll see what our availability is this week. Maybe we'll do something, at least something small to get in there for that other day, but we're not going to be there. So if we can, there may be a show that Saturday night. Can't quote me on that 100%, but we'll see. But definitely the Friday night before we come back, it'll be there, so you guys can check that out. It was awesome. We had a great time chatting about all kinds of neat stuff. You can catch that and download it if you want to listen to it later, whenever. That'll be perfectly fine. Big Hoss, again, will not be joining us at that point next weekend unless things change. You will be at a wedding, which we expect details when we come back the following weekend. We'll talk about that. So we're going to have story time with Big Hoss about how the wedding went. You're going to have to get dressed up, I assume, naturally. Maybe we'll get another pants ripping story. You know, if you get a new pair of pants, a new pair of dress pants, we might actually look out and get an extra rip in there somewhere. That'd be kind of fun. But no, in all seriousness, hopefully we'll have a good time and enjoy it. So we'll have that for you guys and plenty more, of course. It's busy summertime. We are going to try to do a stream for that one. Make sure you check out our Twitch channel and even Kick if you want to. We'll try to utilize one or both. We'll see how that goes. Make sure to stay up to date. Follow us on our Linktree account there. You can check out all of our social medias and, of course, all of the streaming services where our podcasts are featured. You can subscribe there. We didn't realize we added that as a feature. You can subscribe and put your email in for notifications if you want. We are going to be upgrading the Linktree probably by the end of this year, which Hoss and I have talked about that. We're going to utilize that to make it more personal, and we can do more things with that. So we're going to shoot to do that as well. That's something big coming up down the pike. There's our froggies on Tumblr there. But yeah, make sure you guys follow us anywhere and everywhere you want to. You can follow us and follow our Facebook business page. You can join our Facebook public group. It's there. You can even check out our Discord. It's open to the public access if you want. You can chat with us directly. Plenty of great stuff there for you guys. And we do wish you guys a very happy 4th of July. Have a great weekend. I'll be partying tomorrow. We got our party situated already. It's going to be awesome. We're looking forward to it. Go out and have a good time. Enjoy the nice weather if you have it. If you don't, that's fine. Just make the most of it. Perfectly fine as well. As long as you're spending time with loved ones, that's what really matters. So we wish that for the best. Happy birthday, America. 247 years old. Let's get some effects in here. Round of applause. There we go. Another year, America. Congratulations. Here's 247 more. Hope we'll be there with you guys. Hope you guys enjoy that. Have a great weekend for you guys. We're going to send it over. We're going to start our send-offs there. We want to thank Boo Boo. Thank you so much for joining us. Glad you could be here if you are still with us there. Perfect. If you want to share your good nights and well wishes for the holiday weekend for everybody, go right ahead.
Bye, have a safe 4th and do something fun.
There you go. And we throw it, of course, to our other big partner in crime here, Big Hoss. Big Hoss, give your well wishes and say goodnight to the folks and well holiday wishes, and make sure you give them our most important message.
Drink, don't drive.
Yep. And if you use fireworks, you should
Be careful.
make sure you count your fingers and toes before and after you start that. So we will see Big Hoss again. Let us know. We'll talk to you about the wedding when we get back to that. I'll be in touch with you. We're going to see if we can get something extra going this week. But you have a great weekend, too. We'll talk soon, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good. All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. For all of us here at the studio, we love and appreciate you all so much. Look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Stay up to date. All things new coming up. We'll be posting on social media. Make sure you follow us there. Like and subscribe there, of course. You can check out our YouTube channel and follow there as well. We'll give you guys the latest there. And, of course, until next time, we always say goodbye for now. Good night. Have a great weekend. We'll see you guys next time. And, of course, as always, where we always see you, once again, here and only here at the studio on the next show. Happy holidays, you guys. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you again soon. Good night.
Thank you for listening to the What's Up Bro show. Catch all the latest live action on your favorite podcast streaming services, including Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more. You can also check out episodes on the studio's official YouTube channel. Subscribe and become a member today. Don't forget to also turn on notifications so you'll know when new content is uploaded. Stay tuned and don't miss a single moment. We love and appreciate all your support. And as always, we will see you at the show.